I'm so pumped. Right, welcome back. Welcome back. I've got a scimitar. Yeah, we're welcoming them back.
Oh.
First time we've done something properly episodically, and we balls it right up. Right.
I don't know. You didn't say when you're coming back here.
I'm trying to do things ad hoc. It keeps the flow going, honestly.
Yeah, well, we got a scimitar.
Right, I'm off to find my big bird.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. There is lore behind the bird.
Is there? Tell us about the lore behind the bird.
The bird is actually, it's supposedly the servant of the goddess of sin. And basically what some people
she's a right slag. I bet she's... Oh.
Well, she's the one she's trying to help you, really.
Why is she trying to help me? I don't need us. I don't need her help. You saw how... I did that one go. Nicely, easily.
Or, if you want, you can walk from the asylum to Lordran. You can walk if you wanted.
Rather not, to be honest.
Yeah. But the giant crow is a servant of the goddess of sin, who is basically like, you know what, shit's fucked. I'm gonna help you out because of the legend. You never actually see the goddess of sin, but you know she's got your back.
You know she's obviously in your corner. You know.
Yeah, she's like the guy in Punch Out who helps you.
I skipped a little bit there simply because bird flight. You know what's gonna happen. Bird's gonna fly. Anyway.
Bird's gonna fly. Right, and while you're there, there's this huge dick.
Yeah, he's a right prick.
Yeah, you'll instantly know who he is. Yeah, don't try and kill him.
Yeah, I've not done that. Like this, on my first playthrough, I went far right. Taking like maze tactics, I decided to go far right. Because you don't know where to go from the start. And I ended up in, what's it called? Something
Undead Burg.
Undead Burg, yeah.
You have to go there.
I had so much fun fighting there. Like, even when you die, it's just fun to fight there.
Yeah.
Then I eventually came back just to see what I'd missed. If I'd gone left, there was like whole worlds of tutorials and things I hadn't met yet. It's just there's so little direction.
There is the graveyard, but I don't think you want to go there.
That's so hard to fight in. But there's also the cleric guy. There's the missionary guy.
Yeah, the graveyard, pretty much all it gives you is just some swords, if you want them.
Yeah, but the undead are so hard to fight.
Yeah, but the easiest way is you literally run through it. You can literally run through and pick everything up, but it doesn't really have much of worth.
I don't think I'm going to do that now. I think we're going to head straight to...
I mean, there's Zweihander's in there. But unless you're doing a giant dad build, you don't really need it.
No.
You're going agility based, so...
Yeah,
you do your level up.
Playing Bloodborne, but I'm playing medieval Bloodborne as opposed to Dark Souls, I think. I really want to play Bloodborne, if anyone's picked up on that yet. Now I know for one thing, like this.
When you come over on that weekend, you know, on the other weekend that you're planning to come over, yeah, we can play then. So yeah, you got
this is meant to be a noob playthrough, but I know where some chests are and some lootable stuff is. So
that's okay. Well, that's the thing. It's your first run considering everything else. But yeah, you got some humanity there.
It's not my first run, but I'm still a noob at this. I don't know what
humanity is helpful sometimes.
This
because
guy, I'm not talking to you right now, mate. Honestly.
The cleric guy, unless you really want to learn miracles.
Yeah, I'm not.
You don't need to.
I haven't seen the point in it yet, so there's somewhere around here is that section with all the chests in. I forget where exactly.
I'm sure you can find it.
Was it down there? I think it's down here. Right, we're going down here, guys.
I'm just watching. I'm not even watching what's going on.
How is this experience for you?
It's weird because I'm like 10 to 15 seconds behind you.
Yeah. That's what it was like with Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah.
Oh, friggin'.
People
messaging me on Steam.
Fuck
honestly, fuck. No, I don't mean that. It's a lovely person. I feel bad if I'd said that.
Who was it?
Just a friend of mine, Zoe.
Yeah. Okay, the Morning Star that you picked up is pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty much the main thing for the cleric build, but the thing is, it's just a very good damage item, so you can equip that on your second.
Apologies to be unprofessional to people, but I'm just going to reply very quickly to tell them that I'm recording right now.
He's like, yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off. Not replying a butt keyboard, honestly.
Is your keyboard still being a bitch?
Yeah, it's like... I've never encountered anything in my life like this. It's not that the keyboard occasionally doesn't work, it's that it lags. Like, you'll be typing and it'll feel like your keyboard's lost signal, and then it'll randomly just type out entire sentences when you're trying to do something else. And I do a lot of report writing, and it makes it very awkward. When in the middle of a report, it'll just write, "I'm fine, thank you, how are you?" And it's like, no, not right now, thanks. Oh, I'm accidentally in the graveyard. Fuck, run! I haven't leveled up yet, all these souls. No.
I mean, you could always do some grinding.
Bloody hate these skeletrons. That's what I'm going to do in the other area. I'm not going to do that on the undead, because the undead, got to fight this guy. You can tell me, when I'm fighting these undead guys, a little meter comes up occasionally.
What, at the bottom?
Kind of around the character.
Okay, wait. When you're fighting the skeleton?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bleeding.
Okay, that's blood
So
loss. Right.
Yes. No, it's not blood loss. It's basically, it's the start of bleeding. So when that hits, like, when it turns yellow,
Yeah.
that means you are actually bleeding then, and then your health starts to go down.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. This is not something I knew.
It's probably not a good idea to fight the skeleton though at all. Because you
I
do
don't want to, but
nothing
he's
to
kind
it.
of here. I want to go to the bonfire.
You can just run. If you sit at the bonfire, he'll reset. He'll just fuck off.
That's true. Yeah, I've died.
Hey, first death!
First death, round of applause.
After 26 minutes.
Thanks for that. Thanks for keeping time on that and making me feel better about my first death.
Yep. The first death's a good thing.
I'll just go and get my souls back. That's
Your
why,
first
like,
death-
everyone's
your
like,
first
oh,
death is it's a celebration.
I'd admit I was a bit worried about playing Dark Souls because I don't like dying in video games.
Yeah.
I just don't like it, but in this it's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
Right,
No,
should I
that's
put all
the thing,
those points
I'm
in
waiting-
dexterity? If I'm...
Actually, let me have a look at your stat line though, because
No, wait, for-
again, I need to catch up.
That was a good Michael Caine joke we made the other day on Minecraft. We've been playing a lot of Feed the Beast, by the way, audience. We've got a
Yeah,
server
which
up. It's
we
been a lot of fun.
no, we did want to record, but
We
I
will
never
soon.
did.
It's just there's always so many people on
Okay.
that
Yeah.
it's a bit of
It's
a
hard.
clusterfuck over
Yeah.
Skype.
We can still do it. We just end up separating, but
Yeah.
we'll figure something. Okay, so basically your stat line at the moment, got vitality, health, attunement, which is mainly for spell slots.
Okay.
You only have one at the moment because you don't have any other spells. You can leave that. That's fine.
Endurance is
Endurance?
self-explanatory, really.
That's for your stamina bar. Strength is your main
hitting.
strength weapon damage, because there are some weapons that use dexterity instead of strength.
Yeah, like bows and some
Yes.
bladed weapons, I'm guessing. Anyway.
Yes, some bladed weapons. Resistance is resistance to poisons. Intelligence for normal magic, and faith is for miracles.
So I think I'm gonna go with endurance, possibly.
Endurance is probably your best start right now, but I said put your dexterity up to 15, and then upgrade your endurance twice.
I can't put my
And you-
dexterity up. Oh, I see. Like that.
Yeah,
Endurance up twice, dexterity up once. Right, okay.
yeah, because that kind of gives you a good start, so you can start jumping around. Again,
Right.
your health doesn't really matter too much
Matters to me, mate.
until you've got a certain amount of actual stamina to start dodging. When you can start dodging, then you can start focusing on your health. You
Well,
need
I'm
to be able
off
to
to,
make sure you can dodge and hit.
I'm off to the Burg now.
Yep, off to the Burg.
Like, my main tactic through my... Oh, crap, pyros.
Yeah.
Bloody 8 pyros. I'm gonna come and stop this guy in his
I don't
fiery
know
tracks.
There isn't really much lore about the Undead Burg. It did originally have another name.
No,
But,
what I was going to say... Oh, I hate it when they just go crazy on you. Anyway, what I was going to say is my main tactic when fighting enemies isn't necessarily to block much, it's to just hit first. And
Yeah.
just stagger them.
It is usually the
That's always
best
been my
thing.
main combat thing.
I'm
If you
looking
can-
forward to the Capra Demon, though. You haven't
Oh.
met him yet. He's going to be
I've
fun.
met no one yet.
Exactly.
I've
The,
met the demon on the when it comes to
Bosses.
yeah, I've fought the asylum demon and then tried to fight the guy in Undead Burg on the bridge, sort of.
Oh, the
city wall.
Taurus Demon.
Yeah.
The
That
Guardian,
didn't end well.
the
to
Guardian
be
of the
honest.
Wall, yeah.
That didn't end well. Yeah. Didn't go back.
Yeah. Well, you have to get past them to progress.
2 out of 10 would not play again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No, Minecraft has been good. Not to randomly just talk about another game. I mean,
yeah.
it's.
When I was trying to talk about the story.
Oh, to talk about the story, bro.
So yeah, basically with the Undead Burg, it did have another name, but the Undead Burg became its common name. From what some people believe that it's mainly just about because that's where a lot of humans live. Because if you wonder that,
with this. Oh crap! I'm poisoned now.
We've never been able to live in the actual where the giants live because we're not giants and that we're humans and shit, you know.
I'm gonna sort this problem out.
Yeah, we should sort that out. So we basically kind of lived in this in the lower Undead Burg and this Undead Burg, and it's connected by a very large bridge, which we need to get to in order to mainly progress. Rolling.
Yeah, I'm kind of linking it a little bit in terms of my movement. I know I can sprint. It's just you know, I've been conditioned by Zelda games my entire life to roll.
But if you're running away from something or running towards something, then you sprint. Dodge when you get close.
That's because it uses hellish amounts of stamina, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, actually, I've got something I do want to talk about.
Really? I don't believe that for a single second, mate.
Yeah, there was something I saw that kind of annoyed me.
On fire right now.
Yeah, there was one thing that I kind of saw that really annoyed me today. It's kind of made me think that about the mainly progression of technology. Like I was watching I was trying to watch something on my PS4 on my Skybox.
On my Skybox.
On my Skybox.
Skybox.
And anyway, there was an advert on there for Sky Movies, and it never mentioned TV until right at the end, and it said if you want to go old school, watch it on your TV. And I'm thinking
that's that's a bit unfair to call the TV redundant. Like Betamax, yeah, that's redundant now, but
yeah, but old TV's not really old school, is it? And that's why it annoyed me.
I mean, I have a TV. My parents all watch TV. I think TV's very much still an in thing.
Yeah.
If you ask me. I think that's a bit big-headed of Sky to think like.
Yeah, it's
it was probably said tongue in cheek.
I think it was, but it just made me think though as well. Just like how long until we get to a point of when things like that have just stopped? Like that's the end point, you know. TVs and nothing anymore. Just get put in your brain.
That's just us getting old. I mean, everyone thought vinyl was around for ages. I mean, they were the perfect solution. You had great frequency response in terms of actual electronic technology, and also you had indestructible formats. Vinyl is hard to break. And then suddenly everyone comes out like tape, you know. Why not tape? And then suddenly CDs.
By the way, those barrels that you smashed when you were fighting the other guys, you can go down there because there's stuff.
Yeah, I did discover lots of stuff last time.
There's also rubbish. The best item in the game.
Okay.
It's
just get a drink here. But
it just aggravated me a little bit, and I can't figure out why. It's just like, why is this pissing me off so much?
It's because we're getting old.
We're not really that old though. But
we're at the point where we're getting to the things that we grew up with are becoming outdated, and that's a weird feeling. I think.
Power Rangers though.
I had nothing to do with them when I was younger. They looked stupid to me.
Oh, how dare you, sir!
Look, this is
they're a fucking train.
No, I'm not saying like now. I'm saying like child Tom. Like me as a child thought, oh my god, they look ridiculous. I'm not watching that. I'm going to go and watch Rosie and Jim instead. 2 ragdolls on a canal boat. That's far more sensible.
I just like it. It's just like small, baby Tom.
That's child Tom logic right there.
Baby Tom is like, he's just like so upper class. Like, I'm not going to watch
I am not upper class at all.
It looks silly.
You know me. You know how cheap I am, and
I know, but it's just
like
funny just to think that.
My lady was looking at a new mouse recently, 64 quid, and I was immediately just like mortified, just like, I got like my keyboard mouse combo wireless for like 10 quid, and I'm never going to replace that for about another 5 years.
You really should, because if it lags, it's shite.
I don't care, I'm not spending more money. I'm happy to suffer.
I need that money to live. I got my keyboard in CEX for 30 quid.
I do like to
It's
splash
worth
out.
about 110.
That's the thing. I like to splash out on some things, but when it comes to PCs, I like playing it like on the cheap. I like having good stuff, but on the cheap.
Yeah.
Whereas when you know my bass guitars, I like after one really bad personal skills lecture in the first year of my degree, I just went down to the guitar shop in Treforest Uni and just like, right, I've got 600 quid. Let's find me a nice guitar, a really lovely one, and I haven't looked back. It's a lovely guitar. Anyway, have you heard about all the business about the Queen? Actually, have we got time to talk about this? Because
yeah, we got 3 minutes. Wait, what's happening with the Queen?
oh, well, I'll talk about that next episode. We'll do that next episode. I'll leave that hanging for a little while. You know, what's happening with the Queen? Oh yeah, she's smoking meth now.
Ah.
No, there was a news story with the Queen.
Oh,
it left me with my favourite saying ever, which is basically the Sun published this news story of the Queen doing a fascist, you know, National Socialist Nazi salute when she was 8 back in 1934 when Hitler was on the rise, when it was, you know, all hot to be all Sieg Heil and all that business. You know, it wasn't unfashionable.
And all that.
Yeah.
Down to the kids thing.
And of course, there's the whole fury about it. Like the Sun say, you know, it's a part of history. We have a right to publish this. The Queen did do this. We have this footage of her doing this, although it should be put in context. And for once, I will stand up and defend the Sun newspaper, which is my least favourite newspaper of all.
I hate.
And then, of course, everyone who stands by the Queen is like, "Oh, how dare they? The Queen is sacred." Which I'm not a monarchist.
The thing is, realistically speaking, do you really think that she would have had any idea what she was doing?
Well, to be fair, her uncle was Edward, who abdicated. He was very pro-Nazi. You know.
Well, that's the thing. Back then, it was the German Workers' Party, and they weren't the Nazi Party.
Yeah, the Sun did put it in the context, I think. I mean, I'm not that informed on the subject.
I doubt it.
But they did try and put it in a context of, you know, she probably didn't know what she was doing at the time. You know, it's not like that serious an issue, but it's just to show that the crown...
Which is one thing of saying, like...
It's an important part of
She
history
might not
that
know what
the
you're doing,
crown...
but it's disgraceful.
No, it's important to point out that in history that the crown was not in, like, abject defiance of the Nazis, but then neither was Parliament. Neither was anyone. No one was in abject defiance of the Nazis.
Chamberlain was actually wanting to surrender to the Nazis when things were starting to get hot, and then Churchill was like, "You fucking what, mate?
You fucking what, mate? What are you doing?" He was just smoking. It's just like, "What are you doing, mate?" What? Yeah. You're right, smeghead. Right. Anyway.
Imagine if we had a Cockney Prime Minister.
But no, it left me... Hang on. I'm going to just stand here for a second and get my phone, because it left me with a brilliant saying, which is what the Queen Mother said.
Right.
Around the same time. And she signed... This is how she signed off a letter. And I've decided to put this at the footer of my emails, because I did have my uni stuff at the bottom of my emails. Thomas Brown, and then my uni number and my uni email address and everything.
Oh, yeah.
As like a footer. But she signed a letter, Tinkity Tonk, old fruit, and down with the Nazis. And I really want to just put that at the footer of all my emails from now on.
What Tinkity... What, just
Tinkity Tonk, old fruit, and down with the Nazis. Anyway, I think on that...
Yeah, we should probably leave it there.
Let's leave it there.
Next time on Ramble.
Ramble.
The Adventures of Badman.
I'm
we
really
might
lost
actually
right now.
progress more.
Yeah. Right, okay.